Hey friends, welcome into the Sunday edition number 4. We have a little bit of a challenging one today. I know so far these have been really gentle, but I did say they would kind of be whatever was on my mind. So as always though, make this gentle if you need it. We're gonna work a little bit on balance. All of the moves we do were in really briefly. It's less than 10 minutes long. So we're not gonna do anything too crazy, but it's just gonna kind of challenge our body, wake up a little bit, also challenge our mind. We have some balance work. So we're gonna have fun. Don't be scared. We might be a little uncomfortable, but that's good for us sometimes. We're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna be standing up for this one. So let's go ahead and stand. Okay, we arrived. We are gonna start with our feet just underneath us, about hip width apart, whatever's comfortable for you. We're just gonna do some easy relieve tension, kind of wake up stretches. So just go ahead and roll your shoulders back a couple of times, nice and easy. We're gonna focus on nice, strong posture. So pulling your belly button in towards your spine, kind of lengthening down in the tailbone. Awesome. We're gonna go ahead and keep our shoulders down, just let our head fall to one side and then the other. Nice and easy. And then maybe take that into some circles, drawing a circle with your nose, or you can do half circles if full circles don't feel good today. This is gonna be brief as our Sunday edition videos are, but go ahead and reverse the direction of your circle. Maybe a little challenging, maybe a little uncomfortable, but we're only going to be in any of the moves very briefly. So if it really doesn't feel good for us, we don't have to do it. I always go to something that does feel good, but maybe, just maybe, we try these out together and we explore a little bit. Okay, go ahead and come back to look straight ahead. We're gonna get right into it. Let's go ahead and start by coming into a brief little chair. So bring your feet just hip width apart underneath you. We're gonna pull belly button in towards the spine, have that lengthening down in the tailbone. We're gonna kind of brace a little bit through the core. That's gonna be super important as we sit back. So we're not coming into a squat. We're literally like we're sitting back in a chair. We're gonna try to keep our knees just tracking straight, so keeping them from going out or in. We're gonna lift our arms. We're gonna sit our bum back. And this is where you might feel that dip in your lower back. Pull that belly button in, so lower back is nice and flat, nice and protected here. We're just gonna hold this for one big breath in. As we exhale, we're gonna come up and we're gonna lift right knee. A little bit of balance, catch your right knee in your hands. You can rotate your ankle one way or the other. As always with balance work, feel free to hold on to something if you need to. Awesome. Hug that knee towards you for a second. And now we're gonna let that knee work us through some hip circles. So draw, my hip already just made a very big noise. Go ahead and draw a big circle with your knees. So we're gonna do a little bit of hip mobility here. Last week was kind of hip themed and we're continuing that this week. Let me show you, come to the front here. So we're just moving that knee through big circles. Of course, my hips are so loud, oh my gosh. I definitely need this. Make these circles as big or as small as you like, depending on how it feels for you today, depending on how your hips are doing. Hold on to something for balance. Make this your own. You do not need to do exactly what I'm doing. You can make these movements smaller. Let's reverse the direction of these hip circles. Keep breathing. Awesome job. Keep going. And then we're gonna lift that knee back up, and now listen carefully, hold on to something if you need to. We're gonna step that right foot back, coming into a high lunge just for a second. Big breath in, reach both arms up overhead like you're holding a big beach ball. Look up, Exhale, we're gonna come forward, lift that right knee again, catch it again, hold it up. And then on an exhale, go ahead and release. Shake your legs out a little bit. Left leg especially was working really hard for us. We weren't focusing on the left leg, but now we're like, oh yeah. We're gonna do that again on the other side. So, I don't know why I trolled around. You can see me just fine this way. Go ahead and bring your feet hip width apart underneath you. When you're ready, we're gonna sit back in that chair again, pulling belly button in, lengthening down through the tailbone so our lower back is nice and protected. Big breath in. Maybe we sit a little lower this time. Exhale, lift left knee. Holding on to something if you need to, or we can interlace our hands around that knee, pull it towards us a little bit, rotate through the ankle. Just a little bit of movement, but maybe we feel our heart rate picking up. Maybe we're getting a little warm. That's good. Good to get a little uncomfortable sometimes. Go ahead and move that left knee now, guiding it through our hip circles. Oh my gosh, these hips. I don't know if my microphone is picking up how these hips are talking to me, but that's why we're here, right? Work through all those snap, crackle, pops. Go ahead and reverse the direction. You can combine last week's and today's, and you would have a really nice, maybe 20-minute, 30-minute little collection of mobility moves for the hips. Now we're gonna go ahead and hug that knee back up. Big breath in, exhale, let's step it back to our high lunge. Big breath in to reach both arms up overhead, look up, so strong, and then we'll come back up, lifting that left leg again, hug it up one more time. And exhale to release. Amazing job. Shake that out a little bit. Awesome, awesome job. Big breath in. Let's reach both arms up overhead. You can interlace your hands at the top. Total body stretch here, and then hold on to the left wrist with right fingers. We're gonna pull over to the right, bump hips to the left. Inhale, exhale to come up, other side. Big breath in, look up, reach up. And then exhale, bring it over to the left. Bumping hips to right, big breath in. Exhale, bring it up. Awesome job. We're gonna bring our arms up overhead. You can interlace your hands again. And we're just gonna kind of gently twist side to side a little bit if that feels good. Big total body stretch like you just woke up. Maybe you did, and now you are definitely awake. One more big breath in, reach up, look up, exhale, float your arms down. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. This one was super quick, but a little challenging. I'm warm, I'm a little out of breath now. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for showing up with me, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next week.